welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to day 4 of me posting every single day until I get 1,000 subscribers. So I'm super hyped that you're actually watching this, and if you like this, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright, let's get down to my topic. So today I'm going to be covering how to do protest photo shoots. So when you go out to the protest, you have to be very aware of the surroundings around you. It is not a safe environment. You should not be confrontational. You should be like a passive observer. It's dangerous. Right now in Los Angeles, there are multiple protests going on between Santa Monica to downtown LA. There are businesses that are getting looted, there are people marching, and there's safe protests, and then there's organized lootings. There's a lot of commotion going on, and it's really intense. So before you go out into the streets as a photographer, I want you to find a way to take photos of people from far away. You know, bring your 55 to 300 millimeter lens, and if you're gonna take photos of people, zoom in from far away so that you're not gonna get punched or your camera is not gonna get grabbed. If you are gonna go, you have to constantly be aware of the people around you, because you can have a crazy person come up to you behind you and literally break your camera. When you're doing protests photography, you're mainly taking a role as a photojournalist, and your job is to tell a story. When you're telling a story through photojournalism, you want to make sure that you capture action shots. Action shots are shots where you can see that the people are doing something. For instance, you can see that they're holding a sign, you can see that they're throwing rocks, you can see that they're starting a fire, that they're walking, that they're screaming, that they're crying. Any form of emotion, good or negative, is considered to be beautiful photojournalism photography. If you're gonna do a single shot of a person holding a sign or crying or showing any form of emotions, you have to get their permission. I cannot emphasize that it is not okay for you to go out as a photographer and not follow your due diligence into asking people like, hey, is it okay if I take a photo of you? It's important that you get their contact information, you get their name, and you get their phone number, or you get their email address, just to be safe, so that in case LA Times or New York Times or any other news channels and companies that actually want to use your image, they can properly credit the person that was also in the shot. Because when you take photos of other people, it's not just your photo, it's their photo to an extent too, because they are in it. It was outside, it was a public event, the photo belongs to you, it's your copyright, but it's their image. You have to take photos of everything you see, everything around you, because there's so many things going on at the same time. You can have a person robbing over there, and then you can have a lady screaming over there, and then you can have a child crying over there, and then you can have a fire back over there. So it's like completely insane, totally wild, lots of emotions going on within the protest, and your job as a photographer is to make sure you capture all of it. Final step is, what are you gonna do with those photos? As a photographer, is your due diligence to share them with the world and generate profit from it, or is your due diligence to simply put it out in the universe and have people see it? The easiest way that I think about it is, if you put your work on social media, it will get a lot of recognition. Especially in the times like this, it's a very sensitive time issue, it's a very sensitive matter. People are stressed, they're crying, they're overwhelmed with their reality, and your work will be recognized because you took it upon yourself to put yourself in this dangerous situation and capture the truth of what is actually happening. And the final thing that I wanted to talk about is, if you put your photos on social media, you have very little control to what's actually happening to those photos. For instance, you don't know if somebody can download them and pretend that they're their own photos. So the easiest way I would handle it is to watermark your photos, to an extent. All your photos that you take are yours and you own the copyright, but you cannot control social media and you cannot control how far the images go and get out of control. So if you ever see a news company that is using the image that you took without them asking you, what? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Good luck out there.